What's going on, guys? AJ is back on the channel again, and today we got another MLW related video because that is 95% of what my channel has become at this point. I am more than happy to be making this content, do not worry. Anyways, so we are going to get right into this. You've seen from the title, the Downtown Diamondbacks seriously just got even better. Now, on paper, you can say that, okay, well, they did just win the 2021 World Series. How can a team get any better than just coming off a World Series? After offseason moves, here's my arguments as to why the team has gotten even better over the last couple of months through the drafts and through some transactions that Jimmy Knorp, as the manager, has made. First of all, Jimmy Knorp himself is not regressing at all. Knorp has just won the MVP and after a series loss shows no signs of slowing down unless the injury is involved. He had a little bit of an accident where he did throw a pitch that kind of sent a shock through his left leg, and he showed that he was seriously in pain after he threw that pitch. Assuming that he's fully healthy, he should be okay. If anything, hitting wise, he can only get better as he continues to see some fantastic pitchers this year in Robles, Davis, Kyle Schultz and Daniel Schultz, Cheatham, Jorgensen, all kinds of guys. Jimmy Knorp will also continue to add to his game to ensure teams see fresh stuff from him. Because we've seen this with guys like Ryan Cratch and Daniel Schultz, teams are becoming more familiar with his pitches. You need to add some bit of variety so guys don't exactly know what's coming out of you. So with that being said, I think that he's really dedicated. He's got the improvement. He will continue to improve 100%. He's not even close to the prime of his career yet. He will continue to stump hitters again and again, and he will continue to become the dominant force in MLW. He will be a star this season like he always has been. Next, Jonah Heath will continue to remain in his second role slot, and he will maintain that position. Jonah Heath has shown that his hitting is critical to the success of his lineup. Jimmy Knorp can't do it alone, and Heath is adding to a critical offense. With Heath on the team, there's added contact hitting, occasional power hitting, usually getting on base. There is a lot that Jonah Heath has to offer for this team as well. Jonah is one of the few lefties in the league with players and teams this year who still haven't seen him, such as the Cobras. If you remember, the last time the Coastal Cobras and Downtown Diamondbacks played each other, the Diamondbacks had Jimmy Knorp, Gavin Oreski, Mason Jewell, and Mitchell Teal on the field. So, very well, the Cobras have not seen Jonah Heath yet, first of all. And I think that there's still some teams in this league who need to get more familiar with his pitching as they haven't seen him that much yet. Only one game, maybe even two. With his ability to shake up hitters with his left-handed arm, Heath is a great complement to Knorp, both as the second option on the mound and in the lineup, as he continues to throw hitters off, and he is an excellent hitter. We have seen the potential he's got both on the mound at the plate. He will not go backwards this season. Next up, Michael Schema plays a highly underrated role on this wiffle ball team. In wiffle ball, honestly, a walk is equivalent to a hit. Doesn't matter as long as you get on base. When he's in the lineup, Michael Schema finds a way to get on base. His chemistry and his closeness with Jimmy Knorp and Jonah Heath clearly plays a large role in the team's morale as well as their success. Last year, that three-man lineup was dominating through teams and even came close to finishing with the best season that we've seen in a while with 12 wins. Schema began to also see the ball better in the World Series last year, with him becoming a consistent get-on-base guy in the final few games of the series. You saw that he was starting to see guys like Nick Saylor and Kyle Schultz even more on the mound. He had a homer in Game 4 that almost tied the game, and he also managed to get the walk-off single in Game 5, the iconic hit that we're still stunned about. He's the third guy for chemistry. He gets the odd hit and the walks to move up runners and push pitchers into jams. That's what you need from the stereotypical third guy in MLW, and Michael Schema delivers just that and then some. With the team's original pick, they did add Casey Bennett to the team. Bennett's team, in the Wiffle in the Midden tournament in 2021, put up a strong fight against Knorp's MLW team, featuring guys like Nick Saylor, Jimmy Knorp, Kyle Schultz, and Brendan Zurlak. I think that was the four guys. Knorp liked his energy along with his skill, and he decided to take a chance and take him with the 8th overall pick, which has stereotypically been known to be the Gus kind of guy, a morale boost to the team, someone who has potential, can add something if they actually get the playing time. Bennett has already proven to be a key addition to this team with a big walk-off against the Western Wildcats in Game 1 of the 2022 Opening Day World Series. In the future, I can very well see Bennett continuing to get reps on this team, and I think he is a character in this league. We love the personality. We love his enthusiasm. Bennett is a character in this league. He makes the boys around him more excited and lively. He's playing a Schema role. He's better than Michael Schema on the field. However, if we're talking about chemistry-wise, that goes to Schema. So honestly, this team, those four guys alone, are fantastic. Jimmy Knorp wasn't done yet. Then he traded Ben Wilson to the Mallards for the 6th pick, and that pick was Trey Flood. This might be the biggest steal of the draft, in my opinion. Trey has demonstrated his potential on the pitching side and his overall skill in his spring training appearance, striking out 3 and getting the save in a situation that he needed to get his team out of. Considering that they had 2 runners on base, I think 1 out, and they were only up by a singular run. Flood has shown to have a solid bat as well, as he, like Casey, went deep in one of the first at-bats in the 2022 Opening Day Series. In the case scenario that the Diamondbacks do need another pitcher, Trey is right there in the given situation. You know, you can also say the Diamondbacks lost that series on Opening Day. You can say that. I do agree that, you know what, they may have struggled and they may have lost on Opening Day. That is fine to me. There are several reasons why we can't exactly say anything bad about that. We can't just say, oh no, well, they lost the series, they're going to lose everything. First off, this was the first series back on the field for a lot of guys. They may have practiced in the offseason, they may have not. The Diamondbacks' bats were silent. Heath, Flood, and Bennett did not hit well, combining for 3 for 22. Don't expect them all to stay silent for long. Heath won a home run derby last year. Bennett and Flood both have excellent potential, and we've seen this in the draft videos as well as what they have done on the field this season alone. Expect them to get right back on track. Jimmy Knorp was just fine on the mound, and then he seemingly injured himself with this one pitch. This sent a jolt through his whole body and has slightly injured his leg, causing him to be more careful with his pitching. Knorp was too careful due to the minor injury and let up the homer that Jackson Pearson hits for the Wildcats to take a 3-0 lead in Game 3 of Opening Day. Knorp will need to be careful and stay healthy this year, but he knows what he's doing. He has made a damn homemade net in his backyard. I am telling you, he is determined, he is passionate, and he is looking to repeat. Michael Schema was missing. Could his presence have impacted the morale of the team? Potentially, yes. There is a shot that it could have. However, we will never know. The Diamondbacks want him back on the field and with their team as soon as possible. And finally, the Wildcats themselves, they have gone 1-2 in the Opening Day Series in the last 2 years, twice, against the Gators in 2020 and the Mallards in 2021. They still paved their way to a World Series in both of those two seasons. And they still paved a way to a World Series in both of those 2 seasons. Not even close to the time to throw in the towel. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of wiffle ball left to be played for every single team. There is a lot of time for the downtown Diamondbacks to get right on track, and as soon as they do, this team will be even more dangerous than they were last year. That is all for this video, guys. I appreciate you all listening to this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.